I'm not trapped, but sometimes you can get trapped in your own self-doubt, you know? So it's just trying to be patient with myself and compassionate in these moments and trying to find space to feel inspired and accept that sometimes, you know, being still is also a part of the process.
I find that isolation is the hardest part of being an artist. Often I can feel lonely practicing in my studio on my own, and I wasn't really aware of that before starting my professional career, and I feel that that's something in art school that we're not really taught.
The most challenging part of being an artist is drawing blank and not seeing myself the way I want to see myself. I'm feeling all lots of things, but the creative web is like coming out of me. So those challenging moments essentially are me trying to find me again to then share me.
For me, the most difficult thing about being a practicing artist is finding the time to physically create things. I feel like I'm very good at mentally conceptualizing and creating things, but actually getting down to that time where you're physically making and really creating something within the world is the most difficult.
As an artist, the most challenging part is that my taste develops faster than my actual skills, and that's where frustration and anger takes place, and also the imposter syndrome. This comparing with other artists can be challenging at times.
How do you overcome this?
Just focus on myself and try to compare myself with my past self rather than other people.
The most challenging part of being an artist is probably the loneliness. I work a lot by myself. There's no one I can say, what do you think of this? Or can you just check the spelling on this? And sometimes you kind of miss that interaction.
For me, I think it's juggling multiple things. Most artists these days do not have one stream of income, and then whilst also having a full-time job, because it doesn't necessarily pay from the get-go. It's just a lot of your free time is just spent conceptualizing how you want your art career to actually go.
The most challenging part of being an artist is, for me, not something that is about the art or the making of the artwork itself. I think it's the external factors that can impact on your practice that makes it harder for freelancers and artists to work. So, for example, the cost of childcare can be absolutely exorbitant, and whilst that doesn't change my love for making the artwork, it is a factor in knowing that I have to earn a certain amount to be able to afford the childcare to make the artwork. So I think for me personally, the most challenging factors in being an artist is being recognised as having a full-time career and everything that goes with that to make it possible.